Yes, good afternoon, a very fine afternoon today. Yeah, though maybe say kind of rainy, but then it's your boy here, Ronnie, and you're welcome to Rech Tech. And I'm here to give you now more of the technology. And I'm actually going to base on the construction field. Yeah, well, let's face it. Yeah, well, despite technological progress, yeah, it's actually uncommon for actually construction companies to still rely on things like spreadsheets, on things like the manual data entry, yeah, paperwork, low IT budgets, and some lack of time that is for training that have actually contributed more of a hesitancy that is around adopting new methods and technology. But then imagine construction actually technology, yeah, isn't just a fad or a fun new toy. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, but then they are real practical applications and actually go ahead and benefit modernization that is to your current processes. And if your construction company actually wants that is to remain competitive and not actually left behind, you actually need to find ways to actually integrate new approaches into your strategy and workflows. Enough of that talk, yeah? Well, these actually cutting-edge technologies actually are drastically changing, yeah? And that is how industry kind of operates and how the future projects will actually be completed. Well, I'm here to give you just a few of them, yeah? Well, let me start with actually the very common one, yeah? That is mobile technology. Well, this is simply just not just for games anymore, yeah? The apps, and I'm talking apps, yeah? Where they're becoming actually more of a norm in construction, yeah? And for good reasons. The increased portability of actually tablets and smartphones allows for greater communication and the ability to work from anywhere. You can get just any kind of app. It can do with maybe you want project management, maybe you want whatever it is, all kind of apps are actually there. You want to survey 3D, you can actually do measurements, you can do them right there. But then let me give you the second one. Well, I'm talking of drones this time. Well, drones actually most widely used emerging construction technology mainly, yeah? Well, they actually go ahead and conduct site surveys from, that is the air review, and more quickly and accurately than actually the crew that is there on the ground. And they're actually cheaper, and just like I told you, they have aerial imaging, and they are high resolutions to cameras, and the data collected can actually create interactive 3D or topographic maps, yeah, and models, and actually take volume measurements. This is, am I getting lost? Well, that's some bit of surveying out there, but then let me get you to some other kind of thing, yeah? We also have building information models, that is the BIM, yeah? BIM is actually similar to CAD, that is the computer aided design, but then not exactly the same. Well, it's actually more of a software for 3D design to digitally model what will be built. Well, BIM is actually more or less virtual reality. So I'd actually combine those two with virtual reality and some wearables that people actually put on, you know, Oculuses, yeah, that kind of thing. Well, virtual reality technology is actually often used in conjunction with the BIM, just like I told you, yeah? But then they help better understand complex projects. Well, think of the potential, yeah? You can actually create a building design with the BIM, and actually you're able to actually use the virtual reality to actually walk around it. Yeah, pretty cool, right? Very great. But then I'm bringing you more and more about this. Yeah, but then I'd also like to hint about the 3D printing. Yeah, it's also construction technology that has a potential to actually change the material sourcing. Yeah, this is mainly for actually prefabrication, yeah, materials for a project that actually go ahead and be printed, then transported to the site itself. Well, it's ready for use and you can use it immediately. Well, the very last one that I'll actually try to bring you out is actually artificial intelligence. This has moved to another level. Well, the construction industry is actually already seeing implementations of actually this artificial intelligence on the site, yeah, with the use of actually robotics, yeah, which go ahead and do the tasks for you. Things like actually bricklaying, things like more of autonomous equipment, things that actually go and actually operate and complete tasks without the need of human interaction. This is lots of stuff. But then I'm going to take you through trailers. I can't give you all the trailers, but then I'm going to actually go ahead and show you what we could actually do with that is the drones, yeah, when they're doing the surveying, and actually show you more also about the BIM, that is more of actually artificial intelligence, yeah. Well, the BIM is more of argumented, yeah, but then you'll actually see the feel of it. Then I'd also love to also show you what the robotics can actually do while on site. Let's go.
Developments. It's an incredibly exciting time for our sector as numerous pioneers and research teams develop robotic technology to take over dangerous or highly repetitive tasks, improving quality, productivity, and efficiency. Here, we delve into the roles that robots are starting to play in construction and look at how they will affect our industry in the future. Before we start, it's important to be clear on the difference between a machine and a robot. While all robots are machines, not all machines are robots. Ultimately, what sets a robot apart from a machine is its ability to be programmed to undertake complex tasks and to operate, at the very least, on a semi-autonomous level. While a worker lifting a heavy load with an exoskeleton might appear robotic, the process is still controlled and operated by the worker. The same can be said for drones. Though they are able to carry out a series of tasks, at present most commercially available drones are controlled remotely and are unable to perform those tasks without human interaction. Arguably, the most prevalent type of construction robot at the moment is the mechanical arm. While stationary versions of these robots have been in operation in factories and on manufacturing assembly lines for years, portable adaptations are now being developed for use in all manner of tasks on construction sites. Able to be programmed to perform a range of repetitive and labour-intensive activities, such as moving materials, tying rebar, building masonry walls, and even 3D printing structures, these robots are set to have a huge impact on the industry, reducing accidents and greatly increasing productivity. One particularly prominent example is Odico Formwork Robotics, who have developed a robot that uses hot wire cutting to develop complex double-curved concrete moulds. Traditionally, this time-consuming and costly process was used sparingly in construction. Now, these robots can be programmed to create intricate formwork moulds with a higher degree of accuracy than a human worker and in a fraction of the time, unlocking complex designs and helping to make them a reality.
right, yes, welcome back, and it has been so great. You've actually seen what technology can actually do, yeah? Now you imagine, well, this is just for now, but then let's see what it would be like, let's say, in times to come, yeah? We would have lots and lots of technologies out there. Well, you saw the robots, yeah, the robots actually doing more of the artificial intelligence and stuff. Well, construction is now in a different kind of level, yeah? But then I get to think of it. Won't we actually go ahead and scrap out? Maybe people will actually lose jobs. Could that be it? No, we need guys to actually control this thing as well. But then that's technology for you. Great stuff, technology. And I'm actually going to take you to the next tech guy. Let's go.
MIT Lab and researchers from Microsoft Research have come up with a temporary tattoo that can turn into a touchpad, remotely control your smartphones, or share data using NFC. The technology is called dual skin, and according to researchers, you can design a circuit using any graphics software, stamp out the tattoo in a gold leaf, which is conductive to electricity, and then apply other commodity materials and components that would make the tattoo interactive. You can use it to turn your skin into a trackpad, design it to change color based on temperature, or pull data from the tattoo itself. So this is actually like something very simple that can be on you. You can use anytime you want. Even actually connect to things around you, technology, devices, homemade devices that can actually be controlled by you. So this is something that you really need to go and check out. So let's go and check this video and see what I'm talking about.
With advances in modern technology, tattoos will soon be able to control your PC, smart devices, and even potentially save your life. The Duo Skin is a temporary tattoo that can interface with just about anything. It can be printed into any shape, making it fully customizable to fit your needs. For example, let's say that you wanted to make music. You could print out a tattoo into a MIDI controller, and by sticking it onto your arm, you just effectively turned your arm into a MIDI controller. For those of you that need easy access to hotkeys for programs or games, print out a couple extra buttons and stick them anywhere. The tattoos are also capable of XY grid controls, sliders for volume control, trackpads for your PC or smart devices, the